Ah, the French champagne.
Hearing the synopses of the movies gets me going. Okay, so boy. So round one, story. Let's try and explain the stories sort of these movies. Which movie would, okay, first question, which movie can we say like truly makes more sense? Because even though Orgazmo has like it's clearly, it knows that it's a parody of itself, like at least it knows that, and so maybe Bucky Larson does too, but Orgazmo definitely does. So like when his friend Chota Boy also happens to be like a graduate of MIT in what, physics and engineering or whatever, that he makes an actual like ray gun that makes people orgasm. I'm like, yeah, sure. But like when Bucky Larson whips out his dick and starts masturbating at a commercial audition, the fact that the director follows him out and is like,
Yeah.
hey man, let me take you to this, let me bring you to this porn party later in LA. I'm like, not a fucking chance.
No.
Not a chance. I'll take the orgasm ray gun over that any day.
Yeah, because at least that's got some loose science to back it up of like, yeah, he went to MIT, he's super smart, just fucking get over it and accept that.
Yeah.
There is no causation for anyone's actions in Bucky Larson. Things
False.
like
Nepotism.
yeah.
Nepotism. Everybody in the
Severe
porn industry
nepotism.
knows who
Yeah.
Bucky Larson's parents are. And I don't know if
Right.
you guys know the film industry very well, but that is how it works.
How frustrating, as people who have navigated in and around the like acting industry for years now and filmmaking industry, to see it still in this movie, that it's like this like small town guy goes to be a star and it's still entirely about nepotism and the fact that people know who his parents are. Man, it's also
Hey,
doesn't help this movie.
I would also hazard to say that in a city like I imagine LA to be, I can see it being entirely possible that a not so well-known director might take interest in somebody who has the balls, no pun intended, to whip it out and start jerking off in a commercial audition. He's either crazy or somebody who is brave and has the guts to go far in this industry.
Yeah, okay.
I kind of lost my thread at the end there, but you know what I'm saying.
yeah, and
no,
it sounds like
you-
the pun was intended, Dan.
Yeah.
Which is what
Oh,
I'm
definitely
really
was,
stuck
for
on.
sure. For sure.
I'm
I
really
just wanted to
stuck on
find a
that.
way to say no
pun
pun intended.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, you know what? That is also a common thread in Bucky Larson, which is that people just miraculously help him. Because I think we have to get to this really quickly as well, which is that the movie also reads as a full-length porn version of the movie that Ben Stiller portrays in Tropic Thunder, Simple Jack.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like the straw-haired, big-toothed man who's like, my, you make my eyes rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
and-
say Bucky Larson is a little more. He's like simple, but not like mentally challenged. Do you know what I mean? There's a fine line there with that character where he's naive and innocent to the point of ignorance, but like still is like a functional human being.
Yeah,
You
he
know what I-
brushed his teeth in a pool.
Yeah, I don't think there is any
He
description
had no place to live.
for. There's no description for what Nick Swartzman was. Is that his name? Swartzman.
Like
Wait,
Swartzen? I don't know. I said it in the
Swartzen?
intro, but I
Swartzen?
didn't. I guessed.
For what he did in that, there's no description for that. It is something he thought would be funny because he used to laugh at the spec ed class. Probably.
Well,
It was
I mean,
awful.
regardless, there are a lot of other characters who, when referring to Bucky Larson, they throw around the word retarded
Oh yeah.
a bunch
Like
in
it's a
regards
football.
to him. So whether or not we think that, people in the movie think that,
Yeah.
and then they get that guy to pull down his pants and come on strangers. That's the punchline.
Little
Is
old
that
ladies.
that it gets on the old lady outside. What?
It's high art, guys. Come on,
What?
catch up.
It's ahead of its time. Just
Yeah.
wait for the collapse of society. This will be the funniest fucking movie out there. This will be the only movie we're allowed to watch in our 1984 post-fascist totalitarian state.
Wait for the collapse, Sean. Where you been? Ew. So Bucky Larson just has so little holding it together. It's really quite impressive that they have Christina Ricci as this love interest. That I was like dreading what the payoff of what that relationship was going to be the entire movie. I was going to be like, this is going to be some weird. Well, the romantic payoff is that they have sex and it makes his dick bigger or something, or he's going to be in love.
Three sizes bigger.
Yeah. Or
his dick grew 3 sizes bigger that morning.
I thought what was going to happen.
The payoff was going to be weird.
I thought what was
really
going to happen
nervous.
was that he was going to have sex with her and then like gain more control over his
not be able to perform,
premature ejaculation and not have his like shtick anymore in the porn industry.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. I also thought similar. That was my other thought, right? And all of those possibilities made me cringe. While like mid movie, I was like, I hate everywhere where this movie is going.
yeah.
But they didn't go there. They took it somewhere sweet. It was like an innocent love story, with the exception of the straw condom. That was a bit of a
Oh man, that
Strondom?
the strondom. Yeah, that was rough.
I couldn't
Oh,
believe
man.
someone like Adam Sandler and Nikki Swartleberg were they sat down in a room together with whatever other idiot wrote this film, and they
Like multiple other idiots. It was like Adam Sandler and 2 other people.
and they got really high and they were like, so like micro penises, and they looked up on Google. They went to Google and they typed in micro penises, and they probably like scoured 4chan for all the stories of micro penises. Now
a good
they
time.
don't know how to use 4chan, and they thought this would be a funny scene to have a straw cut and melted into a teeny tiny little strawdom, as you called it.
Strondom.
Strondom. And that is what they made people watch.
Daniel.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say to that. I agree. It was awful.
No, this
It
is
was
where
awful.
this is where we disagree, Daniel. I've taken
no,
my
I-
point. You have to argue the other side now. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was clear.
As the person who enjoyed this movie the
Do you
most.
think that it would have
Yeah.
made more sense, Sean, for him to have a regular size condom? That's just
Ooh.
ridiculous.
Oh, damn, he got me.
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was bizarre. It was silly and stupid. And I said the same thing to Marisa while we were watching it. I was like, this is clearly just the first draft of a script that was written
Yeah.
while 3 friends were stoned in a basement somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of friends in a basement, one of the earlier scenes
Oh no.
with Bucky and his neighborhood friend. Okay.
Yep.
Now, this is a key plot point that I really need answered.
Okay.
How old is Bucky?
Yes, because they say 15 at one point. I think like we were going to tell you when you were 15.
Was it-
It's
it
absolutely
was
50. 50. It was 50.
50?
50.
50.
They
Yeah.
should have picked
50.
another number because
Yeah,
it
what the
sounded like
fuck?
15. And then they were all hanging out in the basement watching this skin flick. And they were all acting like it was seemed like, again, I understand why it made me understand why rural people in the States might hate people in the cities because of movies like
Yeah.
this. Because I was
Yes.
like, are they dumb teenagers or are they just stupid yokels? And so they talk like people who are borderline, just like mentally not all there. Is that what this movie is? And so one of them is to the point. One of them is straight up like a 44-year-old in like a little blonde wig,
Yeah.
and he's coaching Bucky on how to. This movie is really weird.
It's just one of the ones that Adam Sandler uses Happy Madison to have all he gives his friends paychecks, and like there's a good thing in that. I appreciate someone who takes care of the people he's decided to call friends in
Sure.
a professional way. That's really nice. It's privileged as fuck, but it's really nice. But you gotta not just make this the level, the standard you're going for.
Why is that? Why is it privileged that
you can give that money to people that need it, and not like your friends who can do a sitcom show whenever they need to make a mortgage payment?
People that need it in terms of like other performers, or people that need it like charity?
Like charity.
Or other performers. Just like not to the same rich friends that you have.
Yeah, but that's how everything in the arts works, man. You hire your friends first. But it
No, but I'm talking at this level when you have the financial capability to like expand your reach, and if you really are wanting to help people. No, I don't know. I'm not defending or attacking anything here. I said it was a very good intention. It's a privileged intention, but that's what it is.
I feel personally attacked by what you just said,
should.
Sean. As someone who's hired a great number of friends for my own personal lucrative film endeavors.
Yes, but you're not making $90 million.
That's true. I'm not making any dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm canceling both of the $90 million that I was going to send each of you for this week's podcast. So,
way to go, Daniel.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what you guys get.
Sean, Jack, I'll put you in a movie.
Well, $90 back sent your way. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what else to say in the story. The story I liked. I ended up kind of liking the director who takes him on, who I only caught that his name was Miles Deep.
Deep, yeah.
When I heard that 3/4 of the way through the movie, it did make me laugh. That is a funny porn name.
Sure.
That counts. That's at least 1 point. I
But
guess.
it wasn't a laugh. It was like a.
It made me laugh, Sean. Okay. Shut up.
Look, there are some golden moments in this movie. The movie itself is absurd, but it's supposed to be absurd, and I think that at the end of the day, it's just like a feel-good love story about a simple guy that finds love and his destiny.
Thank you for continuing your character of point v point kind of thing. Well done.
No, but I mean that. I actually mean that because at the end of that movie, I mean, I started the film. I literally hold on. I literally started the film, and my first note is, no, ... That was it. But then by the end of it, I have a whole list of likes. I felt really warm. I was on board with him and Christina Ricci just like doing their thing. I thought it was sweet. I thought it was sweet that every character, that like all these side characters in the film are actually trying really hard to just selflessly help Bucky Larson instead of everyone just shitting on him the whole time and him having to like find his own way through it all. I mean, there is Dick Shadow, which is also hilarious, but
there's definitely a contrived way to alleviate any drama or tension. Yes. Where's
your heart, man?
Not at this film. Oh dear God.
Oh, Sean. Oh, Sean. What happened to you? Who hurt you in life?
No, not for this movie, Daniel. Not for this movie. It's not worth it.
The Citizen Kane of the week is